Hello everybody, this is Stephen Whitfield, a drilling contractor here at the 2023 IADC World Drilling Conference in London, England. With me right now is Sam Thivolle, head of CCS at Noble. And we're going to talk a little bit about, CCS, carbon capture and storage, as you can guess from Sam's title here. He gave a presentation at the conference about CCS, kind of what Noble's doing, what are some of the challenges with it. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. So Sam, thank you so much for joining me.
Welcome.
So let's talk a bit about CCS. One thing you had mentioned was about the demand for CCS and how we're going to see quite a jump in it. What do you think is going to be sort of the key driver in that increase in demand?
So the demand is based on the net zero emission scenario, and what's going to drive it is really government incentives and the obligation to take care of the CO2 emissions.
So another thing you mentioned was how CCS is like oil and gas, but not. Sort of talking about some of the challenges a little bit and sort of having oil and gas sort of adapt into CCS. What were some of the other challenges that you kind of discussed? Can you explain some of them for us?
So 3 main challenges. Number 1, it's a different industry. We have new players, it's a new value chain, so we have to adapt. I used to tell people that it is waste management, but it's not waste management. It's more diverse than this. We sometimes talk about CCS, but then people come with a methanol project. Oh, so it's CCUS. And then they had transport. Oh, CCTUS, transport after, CCTUS, monitoring, CCTUS M++. In the end, I think we can call it the sustainability service industry. And it's something new, but we can use our capabilities for that. The second one, it's on the business model. So this is more like a public service. So, the way we're going to be remunerated to do this work is not clear yet, but it's going to come. What we see as a drilling contractors is we can help our clients to get public funding, and we can be remunerated for that. So that's how it's working at the moment. And the very last one is the risk. So now we have to deal with CO2. So it's all about risk management. And that's what we're trying to prepare.
So Noble's got a couple of major projects sort of going on. We've actually written about one of them in the May-June issue of Drilling Contractor on Project Greensand. You talked a little bit about that here at the conference, but you also talked about the CO2 rig. For those of us who might not know what these things are, can you summarize a little bit about what each project entails?
Yes. So first, Project Greensand, we entered a strategic partnership with the operators Ineos and Wintershall, and also the Danish Geological Survey. And what we did after a period of evaluation, we used one of our rigs to inject CO2 in a depleted oil field. A consequence of that is we started to look at how we can handle CO2 on our rigs. And that's what we call the CO2 rig project. As of today, developing this CCS field is kind of business as usual. We do P&A, we drill injectors, not a big issue. But in 2 to 3 years, we will be entering reservoirs that have seen CO2 injection. And that's a different story. So we have to look at what type of equipment upgrades and what type of management system modifications are required to do this work.
Well, Sam, thank you so much for letting us know a little bit about what Noble's got going on in the world of CCS. I know as this industry sort of moves into new spaces, this is going to be such a critical thing. So thank you for letting us know a little bit about it.
You're welcome.
And thank you for visiting Drilling Contractor. Be sure to click the link below to read our feature story on CCS technologies, which includes a description of Noble's Project Greensand.